Hi, my name is Lempres. I'm a junior at Claremont College, and I'm here to talk to you today about Proposition 62, the death penalty abolition initiative. The death penalty has a long and contentious history in California. The death penalty is legal in the state, but for decades, resistance in the court has blocked executions. California has executed 13 inmates of the 930 individuals who have received the death penalty since 1978, and none since 2006. Prop 62 is the second attempt in 4 years to abolish the death penalty. Last time, the measure failed 52 to 48%. The major provisions of Prop 62 would abolish the death penalty and replace it with the punishment of life imprisonment without the possibility of parole, apply this change retroactively to inmates previously sentenced to death, and require inmates serving a sentence of life without parole to work in prison and pay 60% of their wages as restitution to victims' families. Proponents say the death penalty is morally wrong, ineffective, and costly. They note that the state has spent $5 billion to execute 13 inmates since 1978. Opponents say abolishing the death penalty would prevent justice for victims' families and would not adequately punish those who commit the most heinous crimes. They say the state should fix, not abolish, the death penalty. Leading supporters of Prop 62 include Democratic Lieutenant Governor Gavin Newsom, activist Mike Farrell, Congresswoman Loretta Sanchez, former President Jimmy Carter, and First Lady Rosalind Carter, and the California Democratic Party. Opponents of Proposition 62 include 32 district attorneys, 28 county sheriffs, former governors George Deukmejian and Pete Wilson, the California Republican Party, and members of victims' families. Proposition 62 is competing with another measure on the ballot, Proposition 66, which would retain the death penalty and facilitate its use. In summary, voting yes on Prop 62 would abolish the death penalty and replace the punishment with life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. Voting no on Proposition 62 would retain the death penalty. Finally, if voters pass both Proposition 62 and Proposition 66, the one with more yes votes will prevail. For more information on Proposition 62, check out roseinstitute.org and these other sites.